Hi, Shatza here again, Andrew Shaw. We're going to try something, we've done this once before, to do a master copy, but to make a slight alteration. We sort of wondered, what if the Mona Lisa was actually male, and that Da Vinci didn't have a female model, only had a male model, kind of like the Mona Lisa. So we're going to try and reproduce the Mona Lisa, but more if Mona Lisa had been a man, this is what it would look like. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. So you can see I've just put in the very, very basics, kind of getting the outline and where some of the darks are. Staying in this monochromatic state for quite a while of burnt umber, just another fancy name for brown. And just trying to move around like I always do, just trying to get the location in the broadest terms of where everything goes. You know, this is one of the all-time great masterpieces, probably the most famous painting in the world, the Mona Lisa. But the Mona Lisa, and maybe we can make that as famous if we get lucky. Let's see, I'm using a bit of a paper towel when I think something isn't quite where I want it. Because we're doing with oil paint and wet paint, we can very easily wipe things off. Here I've turned it upside down, just really to kind of help me see things a little differently, get out of my left brain, and really focus on what I see. You might see it starting to shape a little bit. Of course, because the Mona Lisa would be male, his head would be a little bit bigger than Mona Lisa's head relative to his body. A little more chiseled. So we're going to try and be as true to the original as we can, and just kind of turning it into a male version. And moving around as much as I can where the basic features go. Right? Trying to get a sense of the height, the width, and roughly where things go. You see that I had that arm, the right arm of the figure, much too high. So very easy to change. I'm trying to get a bit of a sense of the background as well. So I've stated many times, although the background is not an area of focus per se, it does support the actual figure and gives a context. See, I've put in the most crude marks for the face and eyes and nose and mouth. I've said many times, I'm not drawing the mouth or the nose or the eyes. I'm drawing where I think they go, at least roughly, in this early stage. Trying to get the basic shape down a little bit closer to the famous painting. Now I'm bringing a little bit of color, just a little bit of pink, just to help me see more clearly where there is skin versus clothes versus background. Again, only in the most crude terms. Finding a few spaces where it's light. I'm going to really try to get as much as I can the blending, ultimately, that Da Vinci became famous for. Be the first person to do a certain kind of very gradual blending that really helped round the shapes, put dimension to them. Okay, that is it for the very first installment. I will be doing several on this painting, and hopefully you will enjoy seeing the Mona Lisa as it evolves. Thank you.